Yo guys, welcome back. I'm in my car, and yeah, I'm just gonna head back home right now, and yeah, I'm also gonna just get into the topic of this video. But yeah, there's some kind of like weird error with Google Maps, because I'd rather use my GPS to get back home, but I can't use like, you know,
Continuous recording will now start.
the mini GPS to just like navigate while making a video. Something I was always able to do. Like I would make a video, and as I'm recording I can still use Google Maps simultaneously, but I don't have that option for some reason. It takes me out of Google Maps. I don't know why. But yeah, so I guess I'll just have to find my way back without a GPS, which shouldn't really be too hard, but I don't know. But yeah, guys, I wanted to talk about the topic of this video, and that is just the fact that, you know, I feel like I never found my true, like, passion in life, you know? I never found my true passion, what I want to do in life, or really just anything in general, you know? This could be work related, this could just be like something I'm just passionate about in general. I don't know. You know how like some people, they'll say like music is my passion, and it doesn't have to be work related. Maybe they like playing the piano, or they like playing guitar, and that's something they're very passionate about. I mean, I've played guitar before. I actually have. Not that I'm really good at it, but I've practiced a couple of times. But music, you know, it's definitely not my passion. Not that I'm against it, you know. It's just something that I feel like I don't have the skills to do it. Or, you know, some people, they just like, they say music is their passion as a career. You know, they might become like a music artist, or even like, you know, become a rapper. Or, you know, some people decide that my passion is being like a firefighter. They pursue that career. Or some people, you know, they're like, my passion is being a police officer. Or my passion is being a soldier. They join the army. Or what else? My passion is becoming a doctor, or becoming a mechanic. You know, like, there's people who have that type of goal in life, you know, something that they've been interested in doing even at a young age, or I would say when they were in high school. You know, they were just into that stuff, you know, and I just feel like, me personally, myself, I've never had that type of passion, you know, like something that, like, you know, I've always been passionate about, something that I would want to make my career. That's just never been me. I don't know why. You know, like my whole life I never figured out who I want to be in life, truly. I didn't even have goals when I was about to leave high school, who I want to be. I only went to college because my mom forced me to get into something I didn't even care to do. You know, I never had this, like, goal in life, who I truly want to be. That's never been me. I just always struggled figuring it out. I mean, now, currently, I'm just working as an Uber Eats driver, which is something, it's never been my passion, but it's something I'm not against either, because, you know, I'm a skilled driver, you know, and that's just something, I chose to do these deliveries just because that's something I'm good at, you know, and maybe in the future I would like to become like, you know, I would like to be a delivery driver, but just find something better. Maybe like do FedEx or Amazon. I don't even know, honestly. But yeah, I don't know, like maybe like since I'm good at driving, become a taxi driver in the future, or even become an Uber driver. I don't know. But again, that's not my passion. That's not something like, oh, I've always wanted to do my whole life. I'm completely not against doing that. But the point I'm trying to make is I just like never truly like had a passion. Now, you might be wondering, like, what about passions in like that are not related to a career, you know, like, well, honestly, probably bike riding. Bike riding has always, like, I've been really passionate about bike riding. That's something I love doing. But that's just like a hobby I have. But when it comes to having a passion about a certain career, that I've never had, you know. Yes, I've had my own hobbies, like I love bowling, I love bike riding, I love hiking, I love swimming, which is good, you know. It's good to have those hobbies, to be passionate about those certain things, but that's not like, you know, something that should be a main goal. Because most of the time when people, you know, they have a certain passion, it usually involves something that's a part of their career, something that they could like make money off of. And that's what I lack. That's what I lack in particular. Yes, it's good I have my own hobbies. That's really good. But, you know, I've always just lacked, you know, like having an actual passion for career-related things, you know. But yeah. Because I don't get it, like, I've seen so many people, and even when they're, like, at a young age, like, even when they're still kids, they already, like, have a passion to have, like, a certain future career. You know, maybe I kind of had that thought myself, but it never became true. I lost interest in it as I got older, you know, that's the thing. But even when I was in high school, a lot of people already were having, like, you know, all these goals in life. Like, people were saying, oh, when I graduate high school, I want to get into, like, plumbing, or I want to become an electrician, you know. And they already had these plans after high school, and I was never one of those people. I never had any goals or, like, you know, plans or anything I want to do after high school. Because I was stuck, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was just kind of thinking, like, I'll just do, I guess, anything that just pops up, you know. I might just work a random job. And yeah. But yeah, I guess that's all I had to say, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Well, you get the idea, but yeah. I just feel like I never truly had any goals in life. And I still don't. Like, I'm 25 already, and I still don't have, like, any certain goals, or, you know, I don't have a certain passion for something career related. And yeah. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a good one. And yeah, bye.